Hola chicos! Now we're going to talk about demonstrative adjectives, which are a lot like definite articles. So we use el, la, los, or las to identify a noun and tell whether it's masculine or feminine, singular, plural. Demonstrative adjectives work a lot like that, so you're going to see a lot of similarities here. So demonstrative adjectives are used to point out or draw attention to where someone or something is located in relationship to yourself. It gets specific, all right? So once again, it's used to point out or draw attention to where someone or something is located in relationship to yourself. And I think the most important thing there is in relation to yourself and pointing it out, all right? So grammatically speaking, before we get to using it, a couple things you have to know. Like definite articles, they're going to be placed in front of the nouns they describe. So they are placed in front of the noun. Not my prettiest handwriting, but you get the idea. So just like el goes in front of pupitre or la goes in front of taza, demonstrative adjectives are going to go in front of the noun. Like all adjectives, they're also going to agree. So we have to worry, is this noun masculine or feminine, or is it singular or plural? They are going to agree in gender, masculine or feminine, and number with the noun. So nothing crazy there. We've been doing this forever. We always talk about things agreeing. And because they're used to point out something specific, just saying like el pupitre isn't good enough. It's not just the desk. It's specifically this desk or that one over there. So because we are pointing out a specific, not a general, you are not going to use the definite article. Instead, you're going to get rid of it. So your definite article, just as a reminder, is el, la, los, or las. You are not going to use those. The demonstrative adjective is going to take the place of that definite article. So it gets a little bit more specific. Here we go. So let's kind of scroll down here to our chart. I'm going to stop making. Cool. Alrighty then. So let's scroll down to our monster. See, demonstrative adjectives have nothing to do with monsters, but I like our little monster there. And our poor little monster there, he is picking his nose. And the reason he's picking his nose is because he wants to make sure he picks the right demonstrative adjective. There's a bunch. And it looks like this is a lot more complicated than it really is. It's like, oh my goodness, look at all these words. There are not 12 words. What we're going to focus on is this first column right here. The masculine singular form of the definite article is the base word. All of the other forms over here on the right-hand side are just forms of the same word. Just like el changes to la and then los or las, or when we did like the color red. You could have rojo, but it could also be roja, rojos, or rojas. It's not a different word. It's the same word. It's just the format of the word. All right? We are going to start with pointing out people and objects that are close to us using this and these. So we're going to pick this one, ha ha ha, no pun intended, and we're going to stick with the word glass and cup. So we're going to be identifying the glass and the cup. Anything that's close to us is described as being this or these. All right? So this one right here, and the word is este. That is your Spanish word for this. And the word for glass is vaso. Vaso is masculine and singular, so we use este. But if we come over here to the right-hand side, the feminine, you're going to change este, and you're going to make it feminine. Think about it. The most logical thing to do, esta. And we're going to use cup, taza, esta taza. These, believe it or not, is the plural of this. So this one is one thing. These are close to you as well. That is the plural form of this. Now, if you look at este, logic would tell you that, well, what ends in an E? E is a vowel, so I just add an S to make it plural. Unfortunately, that's not the way this one works. It's not so bad though. It's an O. Estos. Estos vasos. These glasses right here. The ones that are closer to us. And then these cups, the feminine side in turn, is exactly what you think would be. That's right. Estas tazas. So these are all words that are close to us. This and these. This is the singular. These is the plural. Let's scroll up and talk about drawing attention to people and objects that are a little bit further away from us. So that one. So it's not this glass here. It's that glass there. All right. So here is where things get really simple. This is este. That is ese. So ese vaso. Whoops, vaso. Just drop the T. Now we're going to go over here to this cup. This cup. Nope. That cup. That one over there. That was silly. That cup. All right. Whoops. So we've got es. Well, if it's esta for this, guess what? It's esa for that. Esa taza. What we don't realize in English is that that is singular. For those are further away. Those is the plural. Those glasses. You're going to follow the same pattern. Whoops, I'm going to scroll up. Sorry about that. Okay, you follow the same exact pattern. Oh, goodness. There we go. Okay, so instead of estos, nope, 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 you get rid of the T. Esos. Esos pasos. And then these becomes the plural. Things are further away. These are here. Those are further over there. Those cups. Esas. Tazas. So this and these and that and those go together. They're kind of a set. You can see how they work. We are going to talk about things now that are even further away. Even further away from us. Things that are those over there. Or that thing over there. And unlike este and ese, which look really similar to each other, this one is very different. Here we go. The demonstrative adjective for that indicates something very over there is aquel. Aquel vaso. All right. So we might have that cup. Oops. Oh, I changed the thing, my layout here. I don't know why that's showing that. We're going to change that. Perfect. There we go. That is that cup, specifically the one that's over there. Oops, scroll up a little bit. My bad. Okay. Do what you would think you would do to make it. Oh, goodness. Silly gooses. I don't know why it's making this show. I think I fixed it. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So we're going to take aquel. You're going to make it feminine. Well, you would think just add an A and make it aquella. It's not. Think about el and ella. It's aquella. Two L's. Aquella taza. So that one, aquella is that. It's just that's further away from you. Remember, demonstrative adjectives are all about indicating things in relationship to their location to you speaking. So we've got those glasses. Which ones are we talking about? The ones that are way over there. They're a little bit further away. Oops. Aquel is the singular. You're going to make it aquellos, like el and ellos. Aquellos vasos. And then last but not least, we are going to talk about those cups. Specifically the ones that are over there. Do what you think? Yep, that's right. Aquellas tazas. All right, there we go. So there's your chart. Now I want to kind of scroll here to the back a second. All right, and we're going to do some adjectives. Before we go on and do these demonstrative adjective examples, okay, and they're all color-coded to go with this, these, that, and those, I want you to scroll down to the bottom here and look at my little rhyme. It says this and these, that and those. So when I was in high school, my Spanish teacher taught us a little rhyme. So we think about this often when we're trying to remember things. How can we make something stick out in our head? And how can we make ourselves remember that thing? So she used to say two little rhymes to us. One that was kind of more common and the one she liked better. I like the one she likes better too. So she used to tell us, now you have to remember that this and these are the ones based on este, where that and those is the ones based in ese. This is the difference right there, the T. So she used to say that this and these have the T's. Yeah, the little letter T. This and these have the T's. That and those don't. Lots of teachers say this and these have the T's, out it goes with that and those, and that's cute and fun. I still think that's funnier. This and these have the T's, that and those don't. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pause this video because I'm going to start another one because it's going to take a little while to get through this, and we're not all going to fit in the 15-minute time limit for the free videos because you know I'm all about the free ones. So at least we have this started. What we're going to do is pause. You want to check the back of your notes, then we're going to do the other video there. Talk to you soon. Hasta luego.